Hey guys, it's me, Reshki, and welcome back to the house in Fata Morgana. Last time, Nellie and Mel, again, story with white-haired girl, Nellie, butting in, death in the bedroom. No idea what this is, but yeah, oh god. Alright, let's go. Death to the unholy one. A death to the heretic. A death to the were. Oh god. Kill blank. Yeesh. Man's voice. She's... Why, I never wanted her to die. Was she not eating? She left the tower. Understood? No one finds out about this. Oh my god, it's the third guy. How can you be so calm? Don't you understand what you've done? Huh, pinning the blame on me? How nice it must be to be able to distort reality with panic. You're just as guilty as any of us. I never wanted her to die. Okay. So I'm guessing that was them burning a witch at... No, wait. The witch killed her? The witch killed her. The blood of the witch killed my blank. Right. Things is getting weird. This is all happening in his bedroom, too. A dream. What was that dream? It was horribly unsettling. I was holding someone, a girl I cared for dearly, in my arms, and she was limp. It was almost as if she were dead. I've been having a lot of really unpleasant dreams lately. I can't stop shaking. Why would I have such a dream? I feel sick. I'm back to sleep. But I wonder who was that girl? I can sense someone standing beyond my door. Is someone there? It's like they're watching me. Is it just my imagination? I can't move. What? What do you want? Go away. The sound is growing fainter. The heck was that? Is that truly what your story meant? Father. But such a magnificent garden. Something we could never have had. Are my intentions misguided? What a beautiful white rose. Oh god. You know, you could have sneaked into his room rather easily then. Apparently sneaked and snuck are acceptable. Sneaked is like pre-50s or something. I looked it up. Anyway. No one was watching. How long have you... Oh, you didn't need to pay me any mind. I shall not condemn you no matter what you might do. Rather, I'm on your side. I was not going to do anything. Oh? Is that so? Then perhaps you're out for a late night stroll. I imagine you have less difficulties going outside at night. I beg your pardon. I will return to the mansion immediately. Oh yes, that reminds me. It was also the middle of the night when the grocer's servant broke into their safe. News of that spread quite far. I'm sure you'd have heard about it. Oh, although, was Gamash imprisoned? Dear me, I'm having trouble remembering. But worry not, if you wish for it, the mansion shall provide. You are in no danger whatsoever of getting caught. You said that a witch lives in this mansion, did you not? I did. Does that sound perhaps a bit archaic to you? No. I believe those rumors mockingly refer to me. Oh my. I've been accused of being a witch before, which is amusing. I don't have any magical powers, I simply have an unusual appear. My, what a lovely shade of red. The rose. Is something the matter? This rose was white. Until I took it in my hand. Is that so? I apologize, I must sound mad. I'm sure I was just mistaken. It couldn't possibly have changed. I wonder. Yes? Did the girl lock it in the match and become a princess? We should lock up and head to bed. Make sure all of the shutters are closed nice and tight, and then draw the bar on the front door. The f is going on? Okay. Intrigued. Something cool is happening. Oh, no fun, funky music? Funky chime choir? Slowly but surely, time trekked onward, everyone working toward their own individual goals. Each early summer breeze that blew through the garden was like God's hallowed breath, carrying the flowers' fragrance in through Rose Manor's windows. If only time could be stopped, and this beautiful era made to live on it through eternity. As usual, Mel's eyes chased after the white-haired girl, and Nellie pursed her lips in frustration at him. But she was still rather docile, even taking into account how self-centered she behaved, how fickle her temper. Nellie's fits were still no worse than a playful kitten. See, at that very moment, our lively little feline had her claws poised to swat at the flaxen-haired young man. Mel, you promised me. Or have you forgotten? I haven't forgotten. I'm just asking if we can go another day. Another day? This isn't something that happens every day. I've been looking forward to tonight's performance for so long. There's nothing I can do about that. We're having a gathering at the priest's home tonight. Several high-ranking officials have come up from the mainland just for this. Who cares? I care? You know, Nellie, it doesn't have to be me who goes with you. No, I want to go with you, Mel. We've been so distant lately, dearest Mel. You refuse to do anything with me. That's not true. Tell me, if you can't go today, when can you? When will you be willing to go out with me? When will you be willing to play cards with me, to have tea together? I can't make any promises. I have things to do. Obligations. And Nellie, you're almost an adult yourself. Stop acting like such a child. I'm not an adult yet. I'm still a kid. If it means I don't get to play with you anymore, dearest Mel, then I don't want to be an adult. Nellie, you can't. Lady Nellie, the master wishes to speak with you. Huh? Father does? What could he want? Go on, Nellie. You can't make Father wait. He's very particular about how people keeping their appointments. Yes. Unlike you, dearest Mel. What's got her in such a foul mood? Oh, thank goodness for small miracles. Nellie just won't seem to take me at my word lately. You mustn't be so harsh on her. She is your one and only darling little sister. You're right, but still, she's taken it a bit too far for... too far of late. Oh? I'm not so sure. She does not seem to be behaving any differently to me. Am I the one acting differently then? Well, enough about that. Can I ask you a favor? Me? What can I do for you? I was thinking... Physically, Mel was undeniably a young man, but the smirk that crossed his lips as he schemed gave his face the sweet look of a little boy. Or perhaps that was simply part of his charm. And it was not the age disparity, but his character that made his smile so heartwarming. What did he ask of me? You shall find out soon enough. Keep forgetting the maid's narrating the story. Dude, she's out in the sun! It's cloudy. Okay, it's cloudy. Thank goodness for that, too. Though it would be even better if it were even darker out. I believe the textile shop was around here. Ah. Hi there. Lord Mel. Fancy meeting you here. Yeah, what a surprise. So, what do you say we take this chance and go for a little walk? Since you're sensitive to sunlight, we can keep our eyes out for shadowy areas as we go. And if you feel unwell, just let me know. I was sent out to run an errand. Don't worry about that. Come on, follow me. Okay, what's going on here? Some smooth moves from Mel. Holding his neck in pain smooth. I'm sorry, it actually wasn't an accident that we crossed paths. I planned this out ahead of time. I asked to have you sent out on a fake errand. It feels like I'm always on alert back at the mansion. Can't relax in my own house. It's actually kind of funny. Sorry, that was inappropriate of me. I just thought since the sun's mostly blocked out, it would be alright if... I'm feeling just fine. Of course I get her out of the house and I can't even think of anything to say. I know, right? Awkward. Hey, yes? Have you settled into life at the mansion? I have. Everyone has been such a big help. That's good to hear. Indeed. So, yes? Nellie told me that she had you help her redecorate her room sometime back. Ah, yes. That was shortly after I arrived. What of it? Yeah, that day, Nellie told me that you don't, I don't... Never mind. Sorry, it's not important. It is important. I can't just ask how she feels about me. That would make me sound like I don't I? Lord Mel? Oh, sorry, I had something on my mind. It looks like it might rain again today. The weather usually gets better as summer approaches. Not worse like it has been. It won't be a heavy storm, though. No? The wind is too gentle. You can tell from that? Vaguely, but yes. That's impressive. I have to leave the house unprepared, only to find myself sloshing back in the rain. You laugh a lot more than you used to. Do I? Yeah, and I like that. You look better with a smile on your face. A smile suits Lady Nellie much more than I. What? Her smile and your smile are completely different. So, a smile suits you as well, Lord Mel. Do you really think so? Oh, what am I supposed to do in the face of a smile like that? Yes? Knowing her, if I ask if I'm imposing, she'll say no without hesitation. Trying to cover myself isn't going to get me anywhere. Hold on a second. I never did get you those flowers like I promised. There was a single white rose blooming in the garden. I was planning to give it to you, but it disappeared before I had the chance. So, I'd like you to have this. It's not a real rose, but it won't wilt either. Mel was holding an ornamental white rose. It was an impressively detailed replica of the real thing, crafted by an incredibly skilled artisan's hand. It was, I imagine, made by the same craftsman from whom Mel had ordered Nellie's birthday necklace. The young man who had but a handful of days earlier had said he had no sweetheart, had come in to commission a present for a girl. The master of the shop must have been quite surprised, or perhaps it had given him a good laugh instead. It was for this moment that he so desperately sought for time together with the white-haired girl. She still has no name, by the way. I don't know what you like, so I had to base it on my sister's tastes. My apologies, I cannot accept this. Is the design not to your liking? No, if you're concerned about how much I paid for it, don't be. I just want you to have it. That's all. Please. Why are you so kind to me? Why? Because... I'm sorry. I can't accept it. The clear glint of flustered panic was visible in her red eyes. There's not a girl in the world whose heart would not flutter at the sight of the sparkling rose accessory. But her reaction was far from delight. As a matter of fact, there were traces of fear and apprehension in her countenance. "I beg your pardon." "Hold on!" With a look of distress on her face, the white-haired girl made to run off, but Mel grabbed her by the arm in the nick of time. "At least tell me why. Is it because you dislike me?" "I never said." Something's wrong with me. From the day you arrived at the mansion, it's like I haven't been myself. I've been strangely aflutter ever since then. Whether I try to study or whether I try to read, none of it sticks. Just looking at pages of text, tracing rows of letters only for them to disappear as soon as I look away. It's all because of you. I truly am sorry. Please, don't be any more generous than you already have. When I'm with you, my willpower wavers. What do you mean by that? I'm so sorry. Wait! Mel's grip loosened for a moment, allowing her to slip free and dart off like a gust of wind, not giving him a chance to stop her a second time. The dumbfounded flaxen-haired boy stood frozen in place, left all by himself. The breeze, which the white-haired girl had called gentle earlier, felt faintly chilly, almost as if mocking him. Looks like she's even less fond of me than I thought. God, I'm crying. I'm pathetic. Oh, it's Priest's hand. Well, if it isn't Mel, what might you be? Are you crying? I'm so pitiful. Sorry you had to see this. Think of nothing of it. I passed by a girl just a few moments ago. She appeared to be rather distressed as well. Did something happen between the two of you? I wasn't good enough, it seems. Not good enough. That was the new maid I was telling you about before. I was, like you said, Father, I was keen on her. Quite. Enough to bring me to tears like a miserable child. But she rejected me. I don't even have what it takes to be a stand-in prince. Mel, I apologize for complaining to you about this. I'm completely hopeless. Mel, please don't try to cheer me up. I don't need the sympathy. No, Mel, listen to me. What? I've seen that girl before. What do you mean? Also, why doesn't he have a face? Why does this priest guy show up? But, you said she was a servant at your house, right? In which case? Yes, she is. Please tell me, Father, where did you see her? Why must you be so evasive? It was probably someone else. Someone else? You're saying you mistook someone who stands out as much as her? Father, she and a man whom I assume is her father paid a visit to the church once. They came asking for food, their clothes in tatters. The two were emaciated. I don't think they were eating daily. What? Wait a minute. What are you saying? She's a beggar. But Father said she came from an esteemed house, which is why I said I might be mistaken, Mel. She has a singular aspect, but it's possible there's another girl who looks similar. Deep down, though, the priest surely believed the opposite. And so he said sternly, like teacher to a pupil, "But you must be absolutely certain, Mel. Understood? You cannot proceed any further without knowing her ancestry." "May I visit the church, Father?" "By all means." In the back of Mel's mind, a vision of the night of the storm, the night the white-haired girl arrived at the mansion, was surely replaying. She had been wearing little more than rags and covered in grime, hardly the appearance of a respectable young lady of class. Have I been putting her through unnecessary stress? If she actually turns out to be nameless, to be rankless, no matter where she comes from, my heart is decided. I will not fool myself about how I feel any longer. No, I cannot fool myself. But how does she feel? What will everyone else think? have to find out why she was welcomed into our house. I'll ask Mother or Father. No. If for some reason they don't know she isn't aristocratic, I'm better off not saying anything. But if they don't, then does that mean she's been lying to us? And to them? I have to find out. This time I must get answers. Oh boy. No, absolutely not. No, absolutely yes. I mean, yes, absolutely yeah. We will continue this in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Laters.